Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we are talking about mistakes we made last year while learning English. Don't worry, these mistakes are very common. Mia, shall we start with the first one?
Yes, Jack. The biggest mistake I made last year was not practicing speaking English every day. I studied English, but I didn't use it enough.
That sounds very familiar. Many learners do this. They read books, watch videos, and listen to podcasts. But when it comes to speaking, they stop.
Exactly. I used to think, I will speak when my grammar becomes perfect. But that day never came. Days passed, months passed, and my speaking stayed the same.
The truth is, speaking English is like learning to ride a bicycle. You can read about it all day, but until you ride it, you won't learn.
Yes. Last year I was scared of making mistakes. I felt shy. I worried people would laugh at me, so I stayed silent.
And silence is the enemy of speaking skills. When we don't speak, our mouth doesn't get trained, and our brain doesn't get confident.
Another problem was that I waited for the right time. I thought I needed more vocabulary, better pronunciation, and strong grammar first.
But daily life, English does not need perfection. It needs practice. Simple sentences are enough. I am going to the market. I feel tired today. I like this song.
Yes, but I didn't do that. I spoke English only in my head, not with my mouth. That was a big mistake.
When you don't speak daily, fear grows. Confidence goes down. Even simple sentences feel difficult.
Later, I realized that speaking daily for just 10 to 15 minutes is more powerful than studying grammar for hours.
You can talk to yourself, talk to a friend, record your voice, or even speak in front of a mirror.
Last year, I didn't make English part of my daily life. I treated it like a school subject, not a living language.
And language lives when you speak it.
So, yes, my first big mistake was not speaking English daily.
If you're listening, don't repeat this mistake. Speak today, speak now, speak imperfectly.
This year, I changed that. And the difference is amazing.
Word meanings and sentences. Practice meaning. Doing something again and again to get better. Sentence. I practice speaking English every morning. 2. Confidence. Meaning. Belief in yourself. Sentence. Speaking daily gives me confidence in English.
Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, we talked about not speaking daily. Now let's move to the second mistake I made last year.
Yes, and this one is very common. Mia, what was it?
My second big mistake was that I focused too much on grammar and ignored communication.
Oh, yes, many English learners do this. They want every sentence to be perfect.
Exactly. Last year, whenever I wanted to speak, my mind started checking grammar first. Is this sentence correct? Is the tense right? Should I use has or have?
And while you were thinking, the moment to speak was already gone.
Yes, I missed many chances to speak because I was busy thinking about rules.
Grammar is important, but communication is more important. If people understand you, your English is working.
But last year, I thought grammar was everything. I believed that without perfect grammar, I should not speak.
That belief slowed your progress.
Very much. I knew many grammar rules, but I couldn't use them naturally in real life.
That happens because real conversations are fast. There is no time to think about rules.
Exactly. Native speakers don't think, oh, this is present perfect tense, they just speak.
And listeners don't care about small grammar mistakes. They care about the message.
Yes. If I say, yesterday I go market, people still understand me. It's not perfect, but communication happens.
Last year, you were afraid of small mistakes instead of focusing on sharing ideas.
True. I forgot that English is a tool, not a test.
Well said. English is for daily life. Talking, sharing feelings, asking for help.
Now I understand that grammar should support speaking, not stop it.
Learn grammar slowly, but speak freely.
If I could go back to last year, I would tell myself, Pauli, speak first, fix later.
That's a powerful lesson for all learners.
Word, meanings, and sentences. Ignore meaning. To not pay attention to something. Sentence. I ignored my fear and started speaking English. 2. Communicate meaning. To share ideas or feelings with others. Sentence. English helps me communicate with new people.
Mia, what's the third one?
Jack, my third big mistake was that I tried to learn too many English words at the same time.
Ah, vocabulary overload. This happens a lot.
Yes. Every day I made long lists of new words. Sometimes 30, sometimes 50 words in one day.
That sounds hard already.
It was. I felt proud when I wrote them in my notebook. But the next day I forgot most of them.
So you were collecting words, not using them.
Exactly. I was running behind numbers, not understanding.
Learning words is good, but learning useful words is better.
Last year, I learned difficult words that I never used in daily life. Words that even native speakers don't use often.
And because of that, daily conversation still felt difficult.
Yes, I knew big words, but I couldn't say simple sentences like, I'm running late, or I'm not feeling well today.
That shows the problem clearly.
Another mistake was that I didn't revise. I learned new words every day but never reviewed old ones.
Without revision, words don't stay in the mind.
True. Words need time, repetition, and real-life use.
For example, instead of learning 50 words, learning 5 words and using them in sentences is much better.
Yes, when I started using new words in my daily talk, they became part of my memory.
Daily life English uses common words again and again.
Last year, I wanted fast results, so I rushed. That was a big mistake.
Language learning is not a race. It's a journey.
Now I focus on small steps, fewer words, more practice.
And that makes English natural and easy.
Word. Meanings and sentences. 1. Revise. Meaning, to study something again. Sentence. I revise new English words every night. 2. Useful meaning. Helpful in daily life. Sentence. I try to learn useful English words for conversation.
My fourth mistake last year was very simple, but very serious.
I'm listening, Mia. What was it?
I did not listen to English enough in my daily life.
That's an important one. Listening is the base of speaking.
Yes, but last year I thought listening was boring. I focused more on reading and writing.
So your ears didn't get trained.
Exactly. When people spoke English fast, I couldn't catch their words.
That can be frustrating.
Very frustrating. I knew the words on paper, but when I heard them, they felt new.
That happens because spoken English sounds different from written English.
Yes, people join words, shorten sentences, and speak naturally.
And if you don't listen daily, Your brain doesn't get used to it.
Last year, I listened only in class or during study time. That was not enough.
English should be around you all the time.
Yes, songs, podcasts, short videos, daily conversations, everything helps.
Even passive listening is useful.
True. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is learning the sound and rhythm.
Listening also improves pronunciation.
Yes, when I started listening more, my speaking became smoother.
Last year, because of poor listening, I felt nervous in conversations.
Same here. I was scared because I didn't know what the other person would say.
Listening builds confidence.
Now I understand that without listening, speaking is very hard.
So your mistake was not giving enough time to listening.
Yes, this year I listen to English every day, even while walking or cooking.
That's a smart change.
Word meanings and sentences. 1. Catch. A word. Meaning, to hear and understand. Sentence. I couldn't catch his words because he spoke fast. 2. Rhythm. Meaning, the natural flow of sound. Sentence. Listening helps me understand the rhythm of English.
Mia, I think this mistake is very close to the heart.
Yes, Jack. My fifth mistake last year was that I was afraid of making mistakes while speaking English.
Fear is a big blocker in language learning.
Very true. Every time I wanted to speak, fear stopped me. What if I say something wrong? What if people laugh at me?
And because of that fear, you stayed quiet.
Yes, I chose silence instead of trying.
But mistakes are part of learning.
I know that now, but last year, I didn't understand it.
Children learn languages by making mistakes every day.
Exactly. But as adults, we want to be perfect.
And perfection slows progress.
Last year, even small mistakes felt very big to me.
But most people don't even notice our mistakes.
Yes, everyone is busy thinking about their own problems.
When you make mistakes, you learn faster.
True. After making a mistake, I remembered the correct sentence better.
Mistakes are teachers, not enemies.
Beautifully said. Last year, fear controlled my learning.
This year, courage is controlling it.
Now I speak, even if my English is not perfect.
And that's how confidence grows.
Word meanings and sentences. 1. Afraid meaning, feeling fear. Sentence. I was afraid to speak English in public. 2. Courage meaning, strength to do something difficult. Sentence. It takes courage to speak a new language.
All right, everyone, this brings us to the end of today's episode.
Yes. Today we shared 5 big mistakes we made last year while learning English. From not speaking daily to being afraid of mistakes.
If you felt connected to these points, trust us, you are not alone.
Making mistakes is normal. What matters is learning from them and moving forward.
In the next video, we'll continue with the remaining mistakes and share how to fix them in daily life.
So don't miss it. Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, keep speaking.
If this helped you, stay connected with us.
And remember, English is not about perfection, it's about communication.
We will continue another point in next video.
See you in the next video.
Bye-bye.